China's declaration of successfully completed military maneuvers around Taiwan marks a significant, albeit predictable, escalation in cross-strait tensions. This announcement, while phrased as a conclusion, is more accurately interpreted as a new phase in China's ongoing strategy of coercive diplomacy aimed at compelling Taiwan towards unification. The perceived success allows Beijing to claim a demonstration of capability and resolve, reinforcing its narrative of inevitable reunification. The primary objective of these maneuvers, beyond the stated purpose of testing joint combat capabilities, is multifaceted. First, it's a direct message to Taiwan's government, particularly to President Lai Ching-te, warning against any moves towards formal independence or further entrenchment of Taiwan's distinct identity. The exercise serves as a stark reminder of the military imbalance and Beijing's willingness to use force, even if as a threat. Second, it's a demonstration to the United States and its allies, particularly Japan and Australia, of China's ability to project power in the region and challenge the existing security architecture. The maneuvers test the response capabilities and resolve of these nations, forcing them to consider the potential costs and risks of intervening in a cross-strait conflict. Third, the exercises are designed to influence domestic public opinion in both Taiwan and China. In Taiwan, the goal is to sow doubt about the island's ability to defend itself and to erode support for independence. In China, the exercises are portrayed as a patriotic display of national strength and a reaffirmation of the Communist Party's commitment to reunification. The background to these maneuvers is deeply rooted in the complex history of cross-strait relations. Following the Chinese Civil War in 1949, the Kuomintang government retreated to Taiwan, establishing a separate entity. Beijing views Taiwan as a renegade province that must be reunited with the mainland, by force if necessary. The One China principle, a cornerstone of Beijing's foreign policy, asserts that there is only one sovereign state under the name China, and that Taiwan is an inalienable part of it. This principle has been consistently challenged by Taiwan, particularly under the current administration, which rejects Beijing's sovereignty claims. The context surrounding these exercises is particularly important. President Lai Ching-te's recent inauguration speech, while carefully worded, reiterated Taiwan's commitment to maintaining its democratic way of life and resisting unification under Beijing's terms. This was perceived by China as a provocation and a challenge to its core interests. Furthermore, the international environment is becoming increasingly tense, with rising geopolitical competition between the United States and China, particularly in the Indo-Pacific region. The United States has increased its military presence in the region and has strengthened its security ties with Taiwan, providing defensive weapons and conducting joint military exercises. These actions have further angered Beijing, which sees them as an attempt to contain China's rise and to undermine its sovereignty claims over Taiwan. The successful completion announcement should be viewed within the framework of China's gray zone tactics. These tactics involve actions that fall below the threshold of armed conflict but are designed to exert pressure and achieve strategic objectives. Examples include increased military patrols in the Taiwan Strait, cyber attacks, economic coercion, and disinformation campaigns. These tactics aim to gradually erode Taiwan's autonomy and to undermine its ability to resist unification. The economic implications of these maneuvers are also significant. Increased tensions in the Taiwan Strait could disrupt global trade and investment, particularly in the semiconductor industry, where Taiwan is a dominant player. A conflict could have devastating consequences for the global economy, triggering a recession and disrupting supply chains. In conclusion, China's military maneuvers are a calculated attempt to intimidate Taiwan, to deter the United States and its allies, and to advance its long-term goal of unification. While the immediate risk of a full-scale invasion may be low, the heightened tensions increase the potential for miscalculation and escalation. The international community must remain vigilant and work towards a peaceful resolution of the cross-strait dispute, based on dialogue and respect for the wishes of the Taiwanese people. Maintaining a strong deterrent posture, promoting economic and diplomatic engagement with Taiwan, and communicating clearly with Beijing are crucial to preventing a crisis and preserving peace and stability in the region. The declaration of successful completion is not an end, but rather a marker in an ongoing and precarious strategic game.